This is Umar for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm out at world-class facility, may I say, Wayne Batten. First time down here, Batten's boxing gym. Must be proud to have this facility.
Yeah, it's just been great, mate. Absolutely, it took a long time, but it's like I say, I'm really happy with the place, and yeah, can't ask for anything better, mate. To be honest.
Obviously, you've got an ever-growing stable. Do you reckon it might be one of the most overlooked stables in British boxing, the amount of talent you've got down here at the moment?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, because they're all young, to be honest. They're all just prospects at the moment. That's maybe why, but hopefully in a few years that won't be the case, and there'll all be plenty of titles in the gym, and we get the recognition that we deserve.
Well, let's hope so. Let's go through your stable as well. Start with Mark Chamberlain, who's put in kind of stellar performances recently and kind of shown the potential that he has and where he can go. How impressive have you been with Mark?
To be honest with you, he come a good amateur pedigree. He come and trained with me a couple of times when he was an amateur. Done some sparring with Ryan Garner. So I've always been impressed with Mark, to be fair, but he's always been known as a big puncher, even in the amateurs. So he's just like, I've been more impressed with him because the way he's been boxing lately. Instead of just going in there, falling in love with his power and thinking that he's going to take him out. Like you say, he's had 4 first-round stoppages, so I can't ask for no more than that.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a banger, and of course there's been a lot of noise around him recently with this potential fight with Sam NOAKES. Sam spoke about it, Mark spoke about it as well. Do you think that's realistic for any time soon, or is that a fight further down the line, do you think, Wayne?
No, in my opinion, I think that's 18 months down the line. If it happens sooner, I wouldn't want it to happen sooner, to be honest with you. I think they're both great fighters and they deserve as much experience as possible before they clash, and I think it'd be one hell of a fight for the fans.
Is that a fight that you spoke to Frank about as well?
Yeah, I touched base with Frank, and he's keen to make it happen, but I think Frank's got the same sort of view as that. I think it definitely deserves to be something on the line. Because I say they're both great prospects and doing their job great at the moment and just coming through, so yeah, definitely.
We know that British title will become vacant because Max Hughes is fighting for the world title, so he will vacate that title. So with Mark kind of highly ranked, he might be ordered to fight for that British title sooner rather than later.
Yeah, obviously, for my opinion, it's a little bit too early for Mark at this stage. He's only had 8 fights. You know, the way I look at it is that once you're there at title level, there's no coming back then. But you never know. If the right opportunity, if the right opponent was there, then maybe, and yeah, and see what happens.
And moving on to the Franklin brothers, how do you think they're getting on?
I think they're settling in really well now. Obviously, Levi's just had his 2nd fight. He's progressing all the time. Obviously, Josh has 3 fights in. They bounce each other a little bit. They're very close, and I think the best is yet to come from them. And I think as they develop, their performances will get better. Obviously, they haven't stopped no one yet. I think that might play on their mind a little bit, because obviously, we've got a few fighters in that stop a lot of fighters, but that will come.
And in terms of Ryan Garner, someone who's been linked with kind of world-class potential, I'm sure you agree with that as well. Obviously, not the most pleasing comeback performance. Do you think that was down to a bit of a ring rust last time round?
Yeah, to be honest with you, Mark, I was, really disappointed with Ryan and his performance. And I'll be straight in telling the truth, and tell anyone the truth. I think, yeah, definitely a bit of ring rust. I don't think he's been active enough. I think that's his own doings. Sparring as well, leading up to the fight. He had some good rounds with Mark Chamberlain. Then the opponent got switched quite late. So I think, I've seen better spars from Ryan in the gym than he fought on the night. But definitely ring rust, 100%. Yeah.
How far can he go?
I think Ryan can go right to the top. I honestly do believe that he can go to world level. I think it's down to Ryan himself, how bad he wants it. Sometimes I think that I want it more than him, and that shouldn't be the case, is it? If a coach wants it more than a fighter. But I just hope that one day he proves me wrong, and he will get to world level where he belongs, I believe.
Is he proving you wrong kind of since he's made the comeback? He told me that he's fully dedicated to this sport. Now this is his, I know he hasn't got a date right now, but this is kind of his 2nd camp. since the comeback. Is he living the life at the moment?
Yeah, at the moment he is, yeah. It does worry me all the time, obviously, with no date right in front of us, because Ryan's always been one of them fighters that when he gets the date, he thinks that's time then to switch on. But that's not the case. He should be a professional all year round. But I'm hoping this time round that it is definitely the Ryan Garner that I want to see.
Do you think he's a potential face of BT Sport?
I think he was going to be fair. When Frank had the contract with BT, I think they were talking along the lines of Daniel Dubois, Anthony Yard, and Ryan Garner.
Yeah.
That's what was getting touted. So he should be. Frank's the best, in my eyes. So I'm sure Frank still believes in him. That's down to Ryan to prove everyone that he can do it and become the face of BT. The kid's definitely got charisma. So he good, yeah.
Okay, listen, Wayne, I appreciate you having me down today at your gym. As I said, it's a fantastic facility, and hopefully sooner rather than later starts getting the recognition it deserves back in boxing.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's great to have you down, mate. Thank you.
All right, appreciate your time, and I will speak soon. All right, take care.
Cheers, you, man. Thank you.